Hello, land seekers. Welcome. I'm glad you're here tonight. If you're looking for land, guess what? You're in the right place. Because tonight we have 33 properties, all with seller financing. And you know what that means. It means that you can invest in the land that you see here tonight without having to run down to the bank and qualify for a loan and all of that headache. So I'm going to show you tonight how to make it simple. I'm Scott from landmodo.com, and this channel is about helping you to make your land ownership dreams a reality so you can start living those dreams today. Stop putting them off. Let's find you some land tonight. Now, before we get into these properties, just a reminder that all of the properties that you're going to see here tonight are available on landmodo.com. That's LANDMODO.com. Landmodo is a land listing platform that connects you directly to the sellers of these properties. To the owners, you're going to deal right with the owners who are offering seller financing, also sometimes called owner financing. And the thing about that is that when you're dealing directly with the owner, they serve as the bank. So there's no credit checks, no banks, no background checks, no hassles. It's easy. And that's what life should all be about. It's about being easy. Tonight, I'm going to share with you the down payment. You'll see that a lot of these things are low, affordable monthly payments. And as I go through some of these properties, I'll talk about some of the buckets. Bucket 1, 2, 3, or 4. If you're new here, welcome. Just scroll down and take a look at the description. I mentioned all of the buckets in the description below. And with that, guess what? We're going to roll. We're going to roll into our first set of properties tonight. And what we have here tonight is we're starting in Arizona, because we always do start off in Arizona. And our first property tonight is a 1.94 acre property that's listed for $9,000, $749, $199 down, and 43 months. So 199, I said it wrong. For a $749 down. Man, I'm getting this wrong. $749 down. $199 a month for 43 months. Okay, so this is the actual property, and you'll notice you got trees in the area. This is in Mojave, Arizona. Mojave is just outside of the Las Vegas, Clark County area. It's a big county, okay? And a lot of times what you'll see in this county is you'll see a lot of land that looks remote and desert, because Arizona's in a desert. I don't know how else to say it, but it is. And to see a property like this one, this is kind of a unique find out there, because now you've got trees there, you've got the mountain views, road access. This is a very interesting property, especially with that total purchase price of $9,000. I mean, $9,000, you can't even buy a car for $9,000. Okay, maybe a used car, but here, the used car is going to be run into the ground, and guess what? Here, you're going to own the ground. So think about that. Think about the affordability of the land there. And if you want to learn more about this particular property, if you go over and on all of these properties tonight, if you go right here to that website right there, and you got to go there with the entire number, it will take you right to this specific property. Sometimes I get people that say, hey, I went to this lmodo.ws and it doesn't even work. Well, that's because this is a short code. This is not the real website. This is just to bounce you right to the specific property. But again, if you go to landmodo.com, guess what? You'll find all of these properties right there. All right. So let's keep rolling tonight, and let's see what else we can find. Apache, Arizona, 1 acre. 1 acre, $4,500. 0 down payment. And $99 a month. Look, if you've been around here for a while, you know what I'm about to say. 0 down, how can you lose? $99 a month, less than this thing a month. This is extremely affordable to own 1 acre of land for 60 months, okay? So look, if you want to own or finance it, they'll do it over that 60-month period. If you want to pay cash for it, there's a purchase price, $4,500. Now, the thing is that here you're working with the owner. You're not dealing with a bank. You're not dealing with a big company. Imagine this for a minute. You see something that you like here. You go to that short code that I show you on the bottom there, that lmodo.ws/96671 in this case. You go to that link And it will give you more information on the property, more pictures, more descriptions, more details. You know what it also gives you is it gives you a direct link to the seller. Now, there's a box at the top there that will say, hey, learn more about this property. Click that box and you'll be connected directly to the seller. If you want to deal with their phone number, the phone number's in the ad. If they have a website, it's listed in the ad too. So you can learn more about these properties and connect with the sellers and go from there. And that's one of the cool things about owner finance land is dealing directly with the owner. Here we have a smaller lot in Navajo, 0.367 acres for $1,995. Again, look at this one, 0 down, $45 a month for 60 months. 0 down, I mean, 0 down, and $45 a month. What do we waste $45 a month on? I don't know. Like, you got kids at home. I got some adult kids. $45 goes by fast. And you know what? You tell them, hey, don't get that Uber Eats. No way. Go buy some land, and the land will last forever. Uber Eats, it's gone in what, 5 minutes? With me, 5 minutes doesn't last. Food doesn't last long in front of me. It's going down. So 45 minutes or $45 for land, you can own this $45 a month. Now think about that. Here's an asset that you can buy for $45 a month that's never going to go away. Never. Ever. What's going to happen to it? Okay, nothing's going to happen in this property. There could be a forest fire. I hope not. There could be a forest fire. The land, the dirt is still there. This is something that you can buy as a long-term asset. I was talking to someone the other day. I asked them, hey, why are you buying land? And they told me they were buying land because they were new grandparents. They were buying land, and they wanted to one day pass the land to their new grandchild. Think about that one for a minute. Is this a good property for that one? Well, I don't know. I'd have to learn more about it. But for $45 a month, that's something that's affordable. And something that, this land is not going away. It's not going to expire. It's not going to go to zero. This is a long-term investment there. So if you want to learn more about that one, go to that short code that's on the bottom down there where it says learn more, elmoto.ws/113446. Moving on to our next property night. The next one is going back to Mojave, Arizona, 2 acres, $6,495 total purchase price, or $149 down and $149 a month for 48 months. You choose. Which one do you want? But 2.5 acres, look at the headline here though. Okay, it's affordable place. You can get away, relax, and have some fun. So if you're looking to have some fun outside of Vegas, probably a couple hours outside of Vegas, this is a property that you should learn more about, and you just go to that short code right there and learn more about it. See if it's a good fit for you. This says mom would love this acre in Mojave, Lake Mojave Ranchos in Mojave County, 1 acre, $9,000. Notice the power poles. Notice the road. Okay, so this is a property you can get to. This is going to be a buildable property. Notice in this picture here, I don't think I can make it bigger. Wait, no, I didn't do it. Okay, I was trying to make the actual picture there bigger. Okay, if I could make it bigger, what I would be showing you here is I would be trying to show you that in this picture you will see a house. And if you can see my mouse moving right here, there's a house right there. Okay, that's a buildable lot. This is a buildable property, 1 acre. Remember, 1 acre. So if you're looking for a property that bucket one, you can start building on today, you got it right here. Bucket 2, you're looking for a place that you can build on in the future, boom, you got it. What about bucket 3, recreational users? Probably not a good fit for this one. Now, the prior property, this one right here, you're looking for recreational land, this is a perfect application for recreational land. So if you're bucket 3, boom, this is a property that you might want to look at. Bucket 4, though. Bucket 4 is you're looking for a long-term investment. You don't trust the stock market. You're not wild about Bitcoin. Don't even know what Bitcoin is. Or maybe you currently invest in gold or silver or something else like that. Looking for some alternative investment. This would be a good long-term investment. Notice the purchase price. $9,000 is the cash price. $900 down, and notice what it says for the monthly payment and the terms. It says flexible. Why is it flexible? Well, it's flexible because you're dealing directly with the seller of the property here, okay? So the seller of the property is the person who you're going to negotiate with. The seller of the property is the person who is going to be able to offer you the financing if you don't have the $9,000 laying around. Okay, no problem. The seller's telling you, hey, we can do this. If you can put down $900, we can come up with some other financing package that would fit your budget. So if this is a property that interests you, be sure to go here to learn more about this specific property. And again, you just punch that in. Wait till the video's over. I don't want you to run away yet. Go here and learn more about this particular property and see if it's a good fit for you. And also, while we're here, I was just throwing at you like bucket 1, bucket 2, bucket 3, bucket 4. And again, if you're new here, you don't know what I'm talking about, scroll to the description. I give you a summary of those 4 buckets. So I like to group things into buckets because I think it just makes it easier to kind of see and understand. All right. All right, let's go over to our next property tonight. Also in Mojave, 2 acres, utilities close by, road access, $15,497, $1,000 down. Again, flexibility there. So if you want to learn more about that, you know what to do. But look at this picture, okay? Now, I went to the last week. I went to the eye doctor. Got to be able to see, right? I thought it was kind of funny. You know what they do? 1 or 2, 1 or 2. So let me ask you a question. Put this in the chat if you're following along. Which property do you like? Here we go. If you had to choose between these 2 properties, like these were the last 2 properties on earth, what do you like? Do you like 1 or do you like 2? See, do you like the 1 acre property for $9,000 or do you like the 2 acre property? Let me know what you think. Just curious. I think I know which one I like, but I just want to see if I'm in touch with you guys. All right. So again, if you want to learn more about this 2 acre property, you know what to do. But let's go to our next property. And the next property is this one. It's in Apache, 1 acre, 1.03 acres, $49.99 with $199 down, $99 a month, and you can call for details. And you guys are saying property number 2. Wow, that's really cool. Look, you guys are saying, well, I see if Frank's got a 1. I see a couple of them that are 2. I'll tell you what towards the end, before we leave Arizona, I'll tell you which one is my favorite one. Yeah, just from looking at it, I'll tell you which one's my favorite one. So I'll see what you guys say by the time we get there. All right, back to this property, Apache County. Look, this is going to be another one of these recreational lots, right? Like this is a recreational property, bucket 3 or a bucket 4. And I always talk about the importance of first thinking about what it is that you want to do with the land. And you know what it is that you want to do most of the time. But I talk to people all the time. They want to buy land. Like, okay, I want to buy land. Well, what do you want to use the land for? I don't know. I just want to buy some land. That's where a lot of mistakes happen is people buy the wrong type of land. And that's why I created these buckets, okay, so that you can kind of align up the buckets with the right fit for you, okay? So again, this is not a property that you're going to go you're not going to go to this property thinking that you're going to build on this lot, with the exception of understanding that it's a, you could go out there, probably live out there today. The problem is that you're going to be living off the grid, right? So if you like isolation like Leroy does, maybe this is a good fit for you. All right. Okay, 2.35 acres in with a perfect for an RV tiny house living. 2.35 acres, $3,500 in Mojave, $99 down, $99 a month for 40 months. All right, looking for something for a tiny house. Notice that there's buildings in the background there, so you're really close to the building and buildable lots. So there you go. Looking more about that. Double your pleasure. 2 side-by-side lots in Mojave. Two side-by-side lots, 2.5 acres for $6,000. Actually, $59.50. Now, what I want to point out to you, whenever I see these, I always point these out. One of the things that I really, really like about properties like this is that there's 2 lots yet they're two individual lots. So they're side by side. It's like buying one and getting one for free, if you will, or buying two for the price of one. So think about this one for a minute. The entire 2.5 acres here, the asking price is less than $6,000. Okay, so less than $6,000 for this particular property. Now, at some point in the future, do you think that the land will be worth more or less than $6,000? I mean, think about just today. You see the pricing of everything just going up. 20 years from now, 30 years from now, will the price of land be more or less than $6,000? And I don't have the answer to it. I don't have a crystal ball here. When I see properties like this, it really piques my interest, because one of the things that I really, really get excited about is when I can find these two properties that are side by side, like here, okay, just like here. Well, I could actually buy one of them and hold on to the second one. And when I hold on to that second one, at some point in the future, if the pricing continues to rise, I might be able to sell that second property for, say, $6,000, right? Like it's going to go up in value. So now what happens is my entire property that I just bought is free. See, it's like I can buy one, I can buy two of them, hold on to them until they increase in price, sell one of them, get my money back out, and then it's like free land. That's not a bad idea, right? So you have to make sure it's a good fit for you and for your portfolio. And again, what's going to happen in the future, I don't know. But I can only speculate that, like the price of everything else, it's always going to keep going up, because over a long period of time, costs go up in general. That's just the way that it is, okay? All right, let's see here. Let's move on to our next property. Here's a property in Navajo County, 40 acres for $34,900. You know, every week I'm here and I always talk about, and I always spotlight these properties that kind of hit this magic number of less than $1,000 an acre, and this is one of them, okay? So this is Jim. Jim's property here is less than $1,000 an acre. Notice the road access, notice the power poles. So you've got a buildable lot here, 40 acres for less than $1,000 an acre. Down payment $2,499 with $900 down and $900 a month for 42 months. I think that's a pretty good deal if you're looking for 40 acres in Navajo County. So you want to learn, oh, look, I almost missed this. Check this out. Let's see if we all spot it together. What's the headline say? Fully fenced! Fully fenced! The entire property's already fenced. Want to learn more about it? Go here to that website. And this is Jim, property by Jim. Okay? Go see if Jim's a good fit for you. All right? With that, let's keep moving tonight. So what we're going to do is, let's see here. This is a Mojave. I got sidetracked by the comments. I admit it. Sometimes I go to full screen. I have to scroll down because I want to see what you guys are saying. And what got me was the jammer saying he wants to have a beer with me. Cool. All right. Well, I don't know. I'm game. All right. Like that would be with all of you guys. All right, Freedom, 2.28 acres with power nearby. Notice the power poles. It's kind of a little hard to see might be hard to see on your end, but I can see it. I'll spot it. I'll point it out with a mouse here. Like you can see, here's my mouse. Here's a power pole. Here's a power pole. Here's a power pole. Road access right down here. And 2.28 acres in Mojave, $7,600, $300 down, $180 a month for 44 months. Talking about affordable, okay? Like, again, you can't buy a car for less than $8,000. You can buy this 2.5 acres, 2.28 acres. You can't buy a car for $300 down or $180 a month. You can buy this land though. So again, if you're thinking about a property that might be a good fit for you, well, this might be a good fit. You have to see if it is. You can learn more by just going over to that link that was on the bottom. All right. Before I leave Arizona, we'll settle the debate. Here we go. I showed you a little bit earlier. I showed you property number 1 or property number 2. I asked you which one you liked. I saw a lot. I just as a quick poll there. I think I saw that number 2 was winning. So, but the fan favorite was this one right here. And my preferred property, the one that I liked, and I would actually run over and learn more about it, Doesn't mean anything. I'm just saying, was this one, property number 1. I like property number 1. You like property number 2. No problem. No problem. So that's what's great. And look, you know, I don't know why I like property number 1. I think I just like the picture. I could actually go do more research and probably hate it. I don't know. I have to see. All right, we're changing states here. We're going to go over to Colorado. And here in Colorado, and Donna says, need grass and trees. Well, that's coming. That's coming. You got to get out of the desert. Well, look at this. What do we got here? No grass, though. All right, we got 4.75 acres in Costilla. Here's the thing. In Costilla, you're going to find that you have kind of 3 different views. Okay, you're going to see a lot of properties in Costilla. Costilla is southern Colorado, just north of New Mexico, and you're going to have 3 different types of views. You're going to have the valley, the foothills, and the mountains. Okay, the valley is the most affordable. It really is, and so you're going to see a lot of these properties in Costilla that are close to 5 acres. Costilla might call them all 5 acres. In this case, you'll see this is 4.75 acres. And the 4.75 acres, how much is it? It's $5,500. Okay, $5,500 for this property. Notice the road access, $199 down, $131 a month for 60 months. Okay, so again, if you want to learn more about this particular property, you can go to that short code on the bottom. You can go right here to this website right there. When the video's over, learn more about this one and see if it's a good fit for you. All right, moving on. Staying in Costilla, though, another 5-acre property down in the valley, $69.90 $99 a month. I got to tell you something. I think these sellers are watching this show because we're seeing more for less than $100. And I think I know why. It might not have anything to do with the show. I think I know why. But that said, you know, you'll see a lot of these properties for $100, less than $100 or right about the $100 with a monthly payment of $129 for this one for 79 months. So, you know, think about what you're going to get here. Now, this is going to be a recreational property. I don't see any power there. I know that Drops Family Garden saying that, you know, they're going to use solar and wind systems. That's cool. And that's a great application in these environments. So again, if this is something that's a good fit for you, well then learn more about it. See if it works for you. In Mojave, on top of Wild Horse Mesa. So Wild Horse Mesa is up in the mountains. Okay, so we're going up in the mountains here. Wild Horse Mesa, so you're going to have mountain views. I call them $1 million views without the $1 million price point. So if you look at this view, you have 1.24 acres for $7,500. And again, notice all the flexibility on there. So you're going to have wild elk, mule, deer, all roaming this particular area. And I mean, just think about what you could do here. So if you want to learn more about it, be sure to head over to that short code website down there and learn more. All right, we're going up in the mountains here. We're staying up in the mountains. So we've got 6.3 acres, $16,999 with $199 down, or $1,999 down. $375 a month for 72 months. So here we have a property that has road access. You've got trees. You've got mountain views. Look at that blue sky. Yeah. Think about what you can do on there. All right. Changing states, man. We did not have a lot of properties in Colorado tonight. We normally have a ton of them. Arizona's the winner so far tonight. But let's see what Florida's going to throw at us. All right. I see a comment here that says, what about Kentucky? All right. So let's talk about that while this property is loading. There are states that we have access to on landmoto.com, Kentucky and some other states that people have an interest in. We may not feature them on this show, but that doesn't mean that they're not available. You can go over to landmoto.com and search on Kentucky. I will tell you that that I get to see a preview of kind of the pipeline that's coming. And I know that there's some shift taking place where people are focusing on some Kentucky lots, Eastern Kentucky. So I've got my own eye on some of those. So I'll be sure to let you know as soon as we have them. But you can definitely learn more about Kentucky at landmoto.com or any other state for that matter. Okay, maybe not Alaska. Maybe not some of the northern states where it's warm, where people want to live. Just kidding. All right, back to Florida. All right, here we go. We have a quarter acre property for less than $3,000, $199 down and $100 a month. This is in Highlands County. Highlands County, you'll notice that the headline up there says near Lake Placid. Highlands County is inland, okay? Now, think about that for a minute. You can get a quarter acre land for less than $3,000 in Highlands County, Florida. Now, Highlands County is not on the water. It's inland. The city that is nearby is Lake Placid. So you have a lot of retirees that move from, especially the north, especially the northeast, that come down to Lake Placid. Why? Because you can get a quarter acre of land for $3,000. That's why. So if you want to learn more about that one, we'll be sure to write down that website there and run to it and see if it's a good fit for you. All right, let's go over here. Sarasota County, Florida. I like Sarasota. Quarter acre property, $30,000, $29,995 with $1,500 down, $528 a month. Coastal living. You're on a canal here. That's a big deal, being on a canal. Water view, and this isn't a canal that's going to lead. This is not a canal that's going to lead to like the Gulf of Mexico or something, but it is a fishing lake access property. So you're going to be able to have access to fishing from your own backyard, and many different things, many different luxuries of Florida. So Sarasota County, that's a very popular area. It's on the Gulf of Mexico side. It's basically like 2 counties down from Hillsborough County, which is, of course, Hillsborough County is like the Tampa area. So in Sarasota, you're right in the middle of Fort Myers and Tampa. So again, if you want to learn more about that one, here's the short code. Go see if it's a good fit for you. And we're going to move on next to Brevard County, Florida. Brevard County, look at this one. This one is basically right off of the interstate in a neighborhood with buildable lot. 0.17 acres with less than $19,000. Down payment's $950 with $300 down and $300 a month for 84 months. So here you go. Here's a property that's not too far from where I am, and I really like this area, Citrus County, Florida. And this is basically a third of an acre, 0.38 acres, $21,995. $1,100 down, $347 a month for 84 months. So buildable lot here, road access, buildable lot, road access. Notice that there's houses in there. So if you're thinking about this for a bucket 3 use, like recreational purposes, is not going to be a good fit. Okay, it just won't be a good fit. This is something that you're either going to build on, beginning to build immediately, build on in the future, or bucket 4 hold for long term. Because eventually someone's going to want that property. Somebody's going to want that property eventually. Why not hold on to it and let the price rise and sell it to them? All right. It's funny. I see in the comments here about, I just mentioned, I can't always read all of them, but I see in the comments about hurricanes and don't need a hurricane plot. Yeah. It's funny because I've lived in Florida my entire life, and basically the hurricanes, they come, they produce some rain. I haven't had one like you get up in New Orleans up there, but it can happen, right? Like it can happen. But the thing is, it's funny because being here, a native of Florida, I was talking to someone who was a native of Oklahoma City, and I'm like, that's Tornado Alley. I'm like, man, you've been in Oklahoma City your entire life. How many tornadoes have you seen? They're like, never seen one. Seen it on TV, never had one. And so the thing is like you get this dramatic effect from TV, but it all works out. It really does all work out. And I know that we just had a hurricane in New Orleans, which is terrible when you look at it. And, I get reports, I've been reading reports that, people on the ground are saying it's not as bad as what the news is making it out to be. I know it's bad, especially if you're living through it. But people that live in these areas are strong and they'll rebuild again. I know they will. And they'll keep moving on. And that's what's cool about people and really cool about America too, right? We just keep on moving on. And with that, we're going to move on to our next property, Columbia County, Florida. Now, Columbia County is in Lake City. And this is a very, very cool property because what you will notice is that this property has 2 street accesses, one on the top and one on the bottom. Now, what's cool about that? Well, look at all the other properties around you. They don't have that. Okay, the people on the left of you, they don't have top and bottom access, two street access. The people on the other side, the property next to you does, but I'll tell you something about that property that's right next to you, meaning like this property. So these people right here, these people do not have full access top and bottom. These people do not. These two lots do. And let me tell you what's cool. Both of those lots that you see side by side, they're both available. I know they are. I know they are. They've been cleared. They've been mowed. I know firsthand about these properties because I've seen them. If you want to learn more about it, go learn more about it right here. And it's at elmoto.ws/89756. All right. Here we go. Moving on. Last property in this neighborhood. Look at this one. This is in Pasco County, Florida. Pasco County's located just north of Tampa. This property is probably around 2 miles from the Gulf of Mexico. So you get nice breezes. I'm not talking about hurricane breezes. I'm talking about nice summer breezes off the Gulf of Mexico, cooling. Man, you want to learn more about this property? This is a 0.12 acre property. It sounds small, especially when we've been talking about, 40 acres and all these other acreages. But look at this. This is a buildable lot. You're going to be, if you're looking for a place that you can build a house, it's affordable. Think about that one. This is a lot ready for you to go. All right, moving on. What state are we going to next? We're going to North Carolina. I see in the comments here someone said something about always wanted North Carolina property till this show. Now I'm all about the desert. Glad I could convert you, Frank. All right, let's keep moving on here. Let's go to here. Here we go. All right, this property is in North Carolina, Caldwell, North Carolina, 1 acre, 24,997, gated community, and lots of flexibility in terms of the pricing. Gated community. Now, what is this speaking? When I see gated community, first thing I think of is I better want to build on this property sooner rather than later. Why? Because gated community is going to come with some fees, those HOA fees or POA fees. I don't know that for a fact. When I hear gated community, that's what I think of. Association. So if that doesn't bother you, and like if you're going to build there and they have amenities, it shouldn't bother you. Especially if you look at this property. I mean, like, look at the size of that property. You got a house right there next to you. So if you're looking for a buildable lot in North Carolina with lake access, why not? Now, you're looking for a property that you can start to build on in 3 to 5 years. I wouldn't want to pay the fees unless the fees are really, really affordable. So you got to learn more about that. You're looking for a recreational lot? Not this one. No way. The HOA is not going to like you, and you're not going to like them. Looking for a long-term hold property, I would say pass. Not a bucket for property because of the fees, the HOA fees, assuming that there are fees there. So you got to go do some more research. But see, this is what I'm talking about, just matching up what the right property. It might look pretty, and it will be worth more than $24,000 some point in the future. However, yeah, be careful on that one if you're a long-term investor. All right, here we go. 0.46 acres in Maiden. It says Maiden, North Carolina. I assume that's also in Lincoln County, North Carolina. That's what it's saying. Lincoln County. Buy today. Look at this though. No HOAs. Tiny homes allowed. All right. So you're looking for a tiny home property in North Carolina. Check. We got that. We can do it on this lot. Basically a half-acre lot. $11,000, less than $11,000, $2,000 down. The mere fact that one, it doesn't have an HOA, that's a win. The mere fact that you can do tiny homes on here, that's a win. Bucket 1, you're looking for a place to live today? Boom, you got it. Bucket 2, buildable lot? Boom, you can do that. Bucket 3, recreational? I don't think so. Bucket 4, long-term investor in North Carolina? This checks off 3 of those boxes here. Okay, so make sure that if you want to learn more about that one, go to the short code and learn more about it and see if it's a good fit for you. All right, we're going over to California. These things have got to be out of order. Why are we going to California? We're going to California. I don't know. It's supposed to be in alphabetical order. All right, here we go. Kern County, California, 20 acres, $47,000. Notice the flexibility. Oh, man, look at those down payments. Man, I was on a roll until I saw the down payments. That's okay. $47,000. And, you know, the thing about, I don't like down payments when they're that large. I mean, like I'm not trying to trash this property because I don't really know more about it. I don't know about it. But look, if I were you and I was interested in this property right here, show it again. There we go. If I were interested in this property right here, I would ignore those numbers for a minute. Okay. I would ignore the down payments and the monthly payments, and I would contact the seller using that link that you see there. I would contact the seller and I would negotiate with them. I'd say, hey, this is what I can do. Here's what I can do on the down payment. Here's what I can do on the monthly payment. The worst thing they can say is no. Okay, no. Here, let me tell you, no. No, you can't do that. See, it didn't hurt. It didn't hurt. So again, the worst they can say is no. But if you want to learn more about this property, go here and learn more about it. And again, ignore the numbers for a minute and figure out, is this a property that you want? It's got grass. I think Donna said she wanted grass. We got grass, Donna. We got mountain views. We got some trees. We got 20 acres. I don't know. Might be a good fit. Might not. All right. Changing states here. Where are we going now? We're going over to New Mexico. All right. Let's see what we have in New Mexico here. New Mexico in Luna, 1 acre property, $2,400. This is going to be a recreational lot. Okay. Like this is, you can live out there. It's going to be off the grid. You could camp on that property, 1 acre. Road access, you're going to have access to it. $99 down, $99 a month for 60 months, or $2,400. See, this is where I start to even question math sometimes, and so you have to go and look at some of this a little bit more, because $6,000, it says $99 a month for 60 months. That's like $6,000. But then the total price is $2,400. So somewhere along the way, the math doesn't add up. That doesn't mean it's wrong. It just means that somewhere along the way, when we pulled the numbers, it may not add up, or the person listing it may not have added it up correctly, which is okay. I saw a sign the other day, a shirt the other day. It was from a math teacher. She's wearing a shirt that says 5 out of 4 people struggle with math. Thought it was kind of funny. We'll use that one in this case as well. So maybe the math is wrong, maybe not. You can learn more about it by just going there. There we go. All right, moving on. Let's see here. We're going to go to Elko, Nevada, 4.3 acres, $89.99 with $499 down and $210 a month for 65 months. Okay, you got road access, buildable lot. All right, it's going up on the hill. That's not always a bad thing. So there you go. If you want to learn more about it, run over to that number right there and see what's there. 1.95 acres in Humboldt. Okay, so we got Humboldt Acres 3. So this is a buildable lot. $59.50 is the asking price, or $200 down and flexible on the monthly payments. So here's a lot. You can go and you can build on that lot. You can basically do, buildable today, buildable in the future. You've got road access to this property. You've got other homes in the area, which means that you're going to have power in there. So essentially, if that's something that you're interested in, well, then go learn more about it. All right, there we go. Okay, moving on. We're going to Oregon. What do we have in Oregon tonight? We've got a 0.64 acre property in Oregon. Man, is that sand in that picture? Can't be snow. No way. Is that snow? I think it's snow. Must be an older picture. All right, we got this 0.64 acre property in Klamath, Oregon. $15,999. Call for all of the pricing. So if you learn more about that one, boom, learn more about it. And yes, that's snow. It's not sand. The beach didn't hit Oregon like that. So you got a buildable lot there, and it looks like a nice property. So if you want to learn more about it, go learn more. Okay, 1/4 acre property, $13,000. Lots of flexibility in there. Again, you've got a buildable lot in the background there, so you know you've got infrastructure nearby. And again, the short code is there. If you want to learn more about it, go do that. And moving on to Christmas Valley. Man, we got a lot from Oregon tonight. Christmas Valley, with power in the area, road access, a little bit of a contour to that particular property. $59.50. I cannot read tonight. $54.99 is the asking price. $54.99 with less than $1,000 down and less than $120 a month for 72 months. All right. Here we go. I'm going to try to read this one. Klamath, you got roads, you got power, 5 acres, less than 20. See how I did that? It's actually $19,032 with $699 down and $369 a month for 60 months. There's not a house in sight. You want to be by yourself? Here you go. Okay, you got power. You got power nearby. You got roads, but you don't have other people, and that might be okay. It's 5 acres for 5 acres. Okay. So again, you got to think about, is this what I want? If so, you want to learn more about it, go learn more about it right there. And now we're going to change states here. We're going to go over to the state of Tennessee. While this is loading, I'll give you guys who are in the know, I'll give you an update on Tennessee. We are still waiting on the surveyor to give me the acreage by lot. I think I harass this guy every single day. So the details are coming. If you're on the list, Jamie will be notifying you as soon as we have this stuff, or I'll be alerting you through here as well. So we haven't forgotten you. We're still working diligently to get that. And if you're like, what is this guy even talking about? I'll tell you what I'm talking about. We have 31 properties coming available it's about an hour and a half outside of Nashville to the west of Nashville. No rules, no restrictions, no building regulations, etc. Good old fashioned freedom is what we have coming. And these properties will be coming as soon as we get the surveys back with the acreage by lot. So again, like I said, I harass this guy every single day. Oh man. One day. It's funny because in this world right now, it seems like there's a shortage of everything. Shortage of labor. You can't get anything. Everything's taking too long. And this is no different. So as soon as they are available, we will let you know. But if you want to be on the first to know list, I just put an email address in the chat, TN, like for the state of Tennessee, TN@landmoto.com. Jamie will add you to that list, and I promise you, I'm pushing as fast as I can to harass these guys. And the update I got today was, it's raining. We can't get out there right now. There's a hurricane passing by. I'm like, it's summertime. It's raining every day. Okay, I got it. But can we start at like 5 o'clock in the morning or something? All right, so it's coming. I promise you, just hang tight. And we will, as soon as they're available, I'm not going to hold them back. We'll let them go. All right, here we go. Let's move on to our properties in Tennessee tonight. We have one of them. It's a 3.55 acre property in Cook, Tennessee, $3,200. Power in the area, road access. I'm sorry, $32,990 with $8,000 down. The down payment's killing me here. I don't like that down payment. Doesn't mean it's not negotiable, right? We've already talked about that. So if you want to learn more about this particular property, ignore those numbers. See if it's a good fit. At least the starting point is to go to the website and see if it's a good fit for you. And if it is, well, then it's a good fit. If it's not a good fit, it's not a good fit. All right, look, that's what I have to present to you tonight. Remember, all of these properties are available on landmoto.com. Additionally, if you didn't see a state that you're interested in, no problem. Just go over to landmoto.com, punch in the state. Almost every state is covered in there, all with owner financed land. I'm sure you can find something. I hope that you found a land connection tonight. If so, let me know. And with that, I'll see you guys right here next week. Have a good week. Good night.